Underachieving, demanding that the world be believing in them. It's attack to the clone boy again.
What up, friends? I'm Little Ant. In my last video, I was trying out a new experiment. I wanted to try to buy a bunch of used CDs from Facebook Marketplace because they're always popping up, and I want to see if I could take that money and trade them in through my local Bull Moose music store, who accepts used CDs, to see if I could put that money towards new albums to add to my collection. And in this video, we're gonna go over how that worked out for me and if I'm gonna try it again. So if you like my content, please click like the video, maybe subscribe to the channel. Who knows, maybe tell your friends. But anyways, here we go with the video. Let's see how it worked out for me. Hey, what's up? It's Ant. I'm here again, just part one. I just brought back the first stack of CDs to my local Bull Moose to trade in. I picked out all of the CDs that I thought were still kind of relevant, bands that I recognized, whatever, brought them in. It was only a small amount of the CDs that I have overall to get rid of, but of all the ones I brought in, they took all of them. Yeah, so that's good news. I don't have them kicking around here. No questions asked. They didn't say any weren't good enough. Yeah, so let's see how that went. For the first stack of CDs, they gave me $32.90 credit. So that's awesome. That's, so we can take that out of the 45 that I spent. And also the big stack of CDs that I got to add to my collection. So yeah, so far it's looking pretty good. I got $32. That's awesome. So yeah, so I think I'm gonna have luck with getting rid of a lot of the other CDs too. So with that $32, I was able to upgrade my album collection a little bit. I got the new album from 1914, Where Fear and Weapons Meet. I love this album. Finally got to have a physical copy. And I got the new Mastodon album. I've been listening to this a bit. So yeah, I got to add these to my collection for absolutely free. Those came to about $30 for those two. And then they had a 97-cent CD collection, so I got Everclear, so much for, so much. Does this have to go? Yeah, I love this album. Definitely worth $1. So that was free. And I got this Newfound Glory CD. That was only 97 cents. I like NFG, so got to add that to my collection. So that was all free. These are all, well, not free, but still the $32 from the 45 that I initially spent. So that took care of those. And then I picked up Dido because I told my girlfriend I'd grab any Dido CDs I found along my journey for her. So that's for her, 97 cents. And I got the Everything Louder Forever Motorhead compilation, because I know a lot of people that are really into Motorhead, whose music I respect what they listen to, and I've only heard like Motorhead songs, like one or two songs here and there, but not like a whole lot of them. So this compilation seemed like a nice package, and a good chance to jump in and see what all the talk is about with Motorhead. Like, obviously I know who Lemmy is and all that, and I've heard like random picks, but so this is a double disc with 44 songs, it seems, and real nice packaging. I did pay $14.97. This wasn't free, but still, I mean, much cheaper than my CD haul before. I only really had to buy this one CD, so that's great. And yeah, tomorrow I'm gonna take a trip to another Bull Moose with another stack of CDs and see what I can get then. It's the next day, Saturday. We're gonna go back to the same music store we went to yesterday. Hopefully they're not bothered. This time I got all of the movie soundtracks and all of the R&B and jazz swing CDs from my big lots that I bought the other day. Yesterday they took all of the CDs I brought in with no questions asked. I'm hoping for the same today. I'm going to just see how much money I can get towards some new CDs, and yeah, we'll see how that worked out on the flip side. Wish me luck. Alright, so I'm back from the record store. I'm still in my hipster apparel that I wore out. I'm gonna tell you, I'm pretty happy with the way this went. I brought in all my jazz CDs and swing, CDs I didn't think anybody would want, movie soundtracks. And that was a small portion of the box of CDs that I had to bring in. And let me just say, let me get out my little receipt right here. Where's the camera? They gave me $70.53 for all those CDs I grabbed the other day. Like, just the ones I brought in, okay? On top of the 30 I got the other day. So pretty much for the small stack I brought in just now, I got double the amount of money that I paid almost for all the CDs, so I'm super stoked. I still have a lot more to bring in. I felt bad for the people working there though. They're super swamped, so I'm just gonna keep doing it in waves. But I couldn't believe it. I was only expecting like enough to buy one CD. Like, I really thought they'd give me most of them back, but they didn't ask any questions. This is Bull Moose Music, and they're all around New England. No questions asked. They took them all. A few minutes later, they said, hey, you got $70 credit, so I'm super stoked. What did I do with the $70? Well, I flipped them. I bought some new CDs for my collection. I got this used Snapcase CD. I love Snapcase. $7.97. Funny story about Snapcase. I went to go see them when I was a teenager. Well, I went to go see Ecstatic Lullaby, who was opening for Snapcase. And I didn't do my research. You know, I didn't realize Snapcase was like a legendary fucking hardcore band. So after Static Lullaby played, I just left. And yeah, I missed out on one of the coolest concerts I probably attended and never knew like the band was playing. Well, I knew Snapcase was playing, but in my mind, I thought they were a totally different band. So I just left, and now several years later, I find out they're like one of the best hardcore bands from back in the day. They haven't put out anything in many years, like over 20 years, but glad to add this to my collection. Next, I got this used album from Yob, Y-O-B. This was $9.97. This is Clearing the Path to Ascend. I was hoping to find the latest Yob album. I listened to it on YouTube the other day. I don't know if they don't have a physical release, or maybe it's not out yet. But I was glad to get this past. This is an older album from 2000, but they've always been an awesome progressive band. I don't really know how to describe them. Doom metal, black metal. I guess doom metal. They're awesome. Check out Yob, Y-O-B. I got this old album from Hum, You Prefer an Astronaut. I've never owned this CD. It was only $6.98. Good, like, 90s alternative intro to, like, post-hardcore shoegaze. I don't know. It's a good album. Hum, they're awesome. This one's a bit of a guilty pleasure, but it was only $2.97. It's Hello, Goodbye, Would It Kill You? Yeah, they're like a straight-up pop band, not gonna lie, but they're like a pop punk, but I really think this is a solid album, actually, so I can play the whole thing through. I saw it for $3 and I didn't own it, so I'm pretty happy about it. Fiddlehead, Between the Richness. I've seen Fiddlehead in concert a couple times. They're awesome. I don't have any of their albums, so I bought this one. It's the old vocalist from Have Heart, the old hardcore band. Yeah, I'm pretty excited about this. Like I said, I've seen them in concert a few times, so they're awesome. $6.97. I got this Black Light Burns album. This is Wes Borland from Limp Bizkit, one of his many solo bands. It's a decent album, but I mostly bought it for like the Wes Borland artwork and I'm kind of infatuated with Limp Bizkit and Westmoreland in general, so I thought it'd be cool to have in my collection. I've listened to that. It's from like the early 2000s. It's decent. I got Distant Populations by Quicksand. This was $11.97. Definitely one of my favorite albums to come out this year. I love Quicksand. They're great. One of my favorite artists to re-emerge after their 15 or so year hiatus. They came back a few years ago and they've been killing it. They're like moody rock. Just good music in general. I don't know how to explain it, but you gotta check it out. One of my favorite releases this year. Maniac Cult by Aborted. I got this for $11.97. The new Aborted album. They're a pretty extreme death metal band. I bought it because I want to listen to it in my car more. I've heard it streamed on iTunes a few times. Streamed it on iTunes a few times, and I think I can get into it. A lot of these dark, just like chaotic metal albums take a lot of listening to really get, digest like what's going on. So this is the kind of music I like in my car because I can hear this album probably 20 times in a row before I'm gonna like catch on to certain things. So I like this. I like music that I can listen to for a while. Last but not least, Penance by Bound in Fear. $13.97. This is a great album for trying to like put it in a genre, I guess like deathcore, very heavy metal. Awesome. Another contender for one of my favorite CDs of the year so far. But yeah, so this project I think worked out really well for me. I mean, CDs are kind of a thing of the past. Like, people have moved on to digital. So I figured it'd be a great time to try to build up my CD collection. I've got a whole box more, like, still so many CDs from those lots that I bought off Marketplace. So I'm kind of caught up on new albums that I want to purchase. So I'm going to keep buying used CDs off of people who have them in bulk that don't want them anymore, because they didn't turn down a single one. So I'm going to keep refilling I got a box in the kitchen full of used CDs. I'm going to, continue to slowly bring them in. So if you have any lots of old CDs, maybe you're one of those people that can't find music you like anymore, or you just don't have the space to keep them, and you don't know what to do with them, and you want a few bucks, let me know. I mean, I'm looking to get them for cheap, obviously, but I'd pay a little more if you had CDs that like worked with my collection, like old hardcore, old death metal. I doubt you have modern stuff for that. You probably wouldn't be getting rid of it, but even like old punk or obscure indie, like I might pay a little more to have those CDs in my collection. But I think I'm gonna I'm not even gonna bother like showing you, like I'm not gonna like run out and get rid of the rest of the CDs I have, because I have a lot of them and I've already made more than my money back with the $45 I initially spent. I got $80-something worth of CDs today. I spent $8 out of my pocket, but almost all those CDs I just showed you were completely free now. On top of, I'm looking out of the corner of my eye, like 60 albums or so that I straight up just kept. And hold on a second, I'm regretting. These are all CDs that I took out of the case just to keep the jewel case, And I think I threw away a lot of the artwork, but this probably alone would have got me, who knows, $30 to $100 more that I could have spent on new albums. So this is crazy to me. It's working really well. I will continue to show you guys my new record pickups. Speaking of which, I have one more. Actually, when I came home from the record store, there was a new vinyl sitting on my doorstep. I'm gonna open this real quick. But yeah, if you think this content is interesting at all, please press the like button down below. Thank you so much to the people that did on the other video. Thank you so much to the people that subscribed. It really helps the channel. Please hit subscribe. Please follow my other channel, Waxed Antlers. That's my band with my friend, you know me. We make music together and separately. What is this? I've ordered a lot of vinyl, so like, and it's taking months to get here because of COVID and whatnot. Oh, the new Creeping Death, yes. Great, another contender for, it's an EP, it's short, 6 tracks, pure balls. Balls to the wall. Good job, Creeping Death. I love you guys. Alright. Please like, subscribe, comment. Check out my other channel. And thanks for watching. Alright, I'm Ant. Peace out.